The World Wrestling Entertainment (WWE) is one of the largest and most memorable entertainment companies in history. The world of wrestling is impossible to understand without the presence of this sporting entertainment giant. For decades, the idea of mixing sport with theater, acting, speeches, characters and fancy dresses has captivated many people in the United States and has succeeded in dozens of countries. However, just as one cannot understand wrestling without the presence of the WWE, one cannot understand the WWE without the presence of the McMahon family, the creators of this magnificent madness. After World War II, Vincent James McMahon realized the immense potential of professional wrestling. Television needed new content to attract audiences, and McMahon thought wrestling could have a huge impact on American households and compete with boxing. Because of that, he founded the Capital Wrestling Corporation, which decades later would become the WWE we know today, with the goal of dominating in the 1950s and 1960s in the nation's most populous area, the Northeast. This is an important point to clarify. At that time, those entrepreneurs with wrestling-oriented businesses had a tacit agreement to divide the country by regions, within which they could carry out all their activities, but without invading regions that were not theirs. The role of this man was key to formalizing professional wrestling and turning it into a television show. However, it was his son Vincent Kennedy McMahon who took the company and the industry to another level. In 1980, he bought the company from his father and made a radical decision. He moved away from his father's wishes to keep the WWE focused on the Northeast, where it was already extremely popular, and began an ambitious expansion plan to take it to every corner of the United States, breaking with the unprecedented law of regionalism on which the industry was based. He began organizing shows and selling the broadcasting rights to television stations outside the Northeast. His father warned him that his plan could put his life at risk, but he did not care. Later, he came up with a new idea to boost the business: the WrestleMania, a pay-per-view event that boosted the number of WWE fans. Since then, Vince Kennedy McMahon has expanded the WWE empire around the world, turning it into a thriving multi-million-dollar business.